My friends, please don't insult my intelligence. No, I don't mean you. I mean the Democrats. You have got to be kidding. They're doing everything they can to fight Kavanaugh being named to the Supreme Court, which is nothing because Kavanaugh is so outstanding, so spectacular, the Democrats can't lay a glove on him. And so miraculously, amazingly, at the last moment, they come up with a 35-year-old letter, allegedly, written allegedly, by some chick who says that a 17-year-old Kavanaugh did something to her. No proof, no verification. Just by coincidence, happens to fall exactly in line with today's Me Too movement. Just by coincidence, she happened to come forward just when the Senate is going to be voting on confirming Kavanaugh. Just by coincidence. There is nothing else that the Democrats might do that would prevent Kavanaugh from becoming the next Supreme Court justice. My friends, they must think that we are all stupid. And in fairness, most of their supporters are. Their base is. But my God, man. If you knew nothing about the Democrats, came down from another planet and watched this, you would think, these people have no qualms about lying, faking, slandering, insulting, resisting, combating, while at the same time they have no policies that improve life in America. Everything they want to do for America will hurt, just like it hurt us during 8 years of the Obama presidency. They have nothing positive. Just by coincidence, they have something negative. My friends, we need to vote every Democrat out of office. I mean everyone. They're dishonest. They're dangerous. They're anti-American, anti the Constitution, anti-everything you and I hold dear. We have got to make this upcoming election in November a red tsunami and flush out the Democrats together with all the other human waste and kick the Make America Great Again movement into high gear. Because all the pluses that we've accrued over the last 2 years will be wiped out if the Democrats add seats in the House or Senate. But this disgusting spectacle about Kavanaugh makes me sick, makes me hate the Democrats more than I ever have before, and it confirms every single thing I've ever thought about them. It's Monday. It's Real Truth. I'm Howard Riell. We'll be right back.
TLR Associates of Boulder wants you to remember your life began at conception. So does the life of every yet to be born baby and mother. Former abortion doctor Nathan said people do not understand that there are thousands of serious physical complications from abortion every year. Abortion practice, severe depression, anxiety disorder, sleep disturbance, suicide, violent behavior, stability, increased risk of miscarriage and delivery complications and premature birth. The International Journal of Epidemiology reported abortion increases breast cancer risk by 9%. Every helpless baby has the right to life, too. Life-giving message is brought to you by TLR Associates of Boulder, providing a job well done for home or business with design, stucco, stone, and brick. Call TLR Associates of Boulder, 303-921-3310. TLR medallion branded stucco protection for Boulder.
Most people think they can't afford to invest in gold and silver, but at the Patriot Trading Group, we believe that everyone should have the opportunity to own hard assets. That's why we created our Preferred Metals program. You can get started for as little as $100 a month. Go to allamericangold.com and click on our Preferred Metals icon to learn how you can get started today. Or call us at 800-951-0592. The Patriot Trading Group, allamericangold.com.
All right, guys, let's start the week off with a bang. Here is Judge Andrew Napolitano this morning on Fox and Friends talking about Judge Kavanaugh and this political whore who's trying to derail him. Here we go.
Stunning news that came across.
Yeah, stop with the era. They did the same thing to Clarence Thomas over 20 years ago. Has nothing to do with the era. It has to do with the fact that the Democrats are liars and whores.
I think that this.
So let me understand this. They're going to be testifying about something that maybe, possibly, allegedly happened 35 years ago? Who is stupid enough to want that to happen?
Hearings right before our eyes.
And what if, just by coincidence, a second woman shows up and says the same thing? Are we going to hold hearings for that and delay his confirmation? And what if, just by coincidence, a third woman shows up? You think it couldn't happen? You don't know the Democrats.
Until she was in counsel.
My friends, this brainless broad is hoping to become a hero of the abortion set. She's throwing herself on the railroad tracks in order to derail Kavanaugh because she thinks that somehow it will save Roe versus Wade. Well, she is a brainless whore, and the Democrats are all brainless whores, and it's disgusting. Democrats need to be smacked down fast. Just by coincidence, it's the Washington Post, which is having a blood feud with Donald Trump. Because Dianne Feinstein is also a political whore. She doesn't care about justice for some woman. She doesn't care about sexual assault, if indeed it ever happened. She cares about power and politics, so she held off on making it public until she saw it was time for a Hail Mary because nothing was going to stop Kavanaugh. Feinstein is garbage.
You know, there's two arguments here. One is the Democratic Party has
Just by coincidence, a website got a hold of it. Nothing to do with the fact that it's just in time to derail the Kavanaugh hearings after 35 years after this thing allegedly happened. Just a lot of coincidences today. Senator Grassley should have told Senator Feinstein to shove that letter where the sun don't shine. My friends, I've never used the word treason in connection with Senator Jeff Flake, but I'm tempted to. He seems to be fighting every inch of the way against what's good for Americans. He thinks that since he's announced his retirement, he can do whatever he wishes. There has got to be some way to teach Mr. Flake that he's representing the voters, not his own political aspirations.
Yes, by the committee.
Well, that's kind of the problem. The bigger problem is millions of Americans who are so dense, so stupid, so clueless, so blind, deaf, and dumb that they keep voting Democrat. Those are the Americans that we no longer need. We'll be back. All right, folks, welcome back to Real Truth. Roger Stone was on Breitbart News yesterday talking about the Kavanaugh fiasco, talking about Manafort, all that garbage that the left is trying to pull. Let's listen.
Roger Stone, Republican strategist, is the author of a new book, Woodward and Bernstein, The Godfathers of Fake News. He joins us now. Roger, thanks for joining me. What inspired you to write this book? It seems like pretty good timing.
I've been keeping track a bit of Woodward back in the days of Watergate because I know that he was right about the existence of deep throat, about the identity of deep throat. So, in a certain administration, worked for President Ronald Reagan in two campaigns, 76, 80, and 84. I know that Woodward dissembled about the electronics brought in from the CIA director Bill Casey, who was a great friend of mine. First, I became into pop culture. I read Woodward's book on John Belushi, one of the most catchy jobs I've ever read. So I've been keeping track on Bob Woodward. I mean, everything about this guy is a fraud. He has never admitted that he was a naval intelligence briefer for the Nixon White House, that he briefed General Alexander Hay, who was the White House chief of staff. Nixon's prior chief of staff, whose job was to rope Nixon towards the exit. And therefore, Woodward and Bernstein, these courageous, crusading journalists, rope Nixon out of the presidency, was not true. Deep staters, deeply committed to the military-industrial complex. Nixon had reached strategic articulation with the Russians, and war to China, and ended the war in Vietnam, and seized Israel unilaterally in the 1973 war. This is very simple. It's a deep state what they had in mind in deep state. So it was kind of serendipitous. I've been working on this book for my co-author, Tyler Nixon, who was Richard Nixon, a long-time conservative libertarian activist as well. The timing was just right. Anybody who reads the book will realize that the president should stop engaging with Bob Woodward. The man is a serial general liar. He's not the media icon that the Washington Post was trying to say he is.
In the book, you talk about this two-faced media opportunists and journalistic posers in this field of journalism, and how already it is crowded. It's crowded with partisans posing as reporters. We just wrapped up in our last hour, Roger, an update on these Brett Kavanaugh accusations, saying that he sexually assaulted somebody. What do you make of this? I mean, in the era of fake news, it's very difficult now to really tell what's real and what's not real.
Well, based on all my experience in 40 years in the American political arena, I thought that a media organization like the Washington Post needed second-party corroboration before they would just print some charge. So the woman has come forward and said that Brett Kavanaugh assaulted her at some party when he was a teenager. But she doesn't offer any other witness, other corroboration, various corroboration. It doesn't rise to the usual standards of the Washington Post, although the New York Times now printed it on this op-ed. Whether any standards at all. This is a last-ditch attempt to stop what I think is the almost certain confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh. It's a smear tactic. Perhaps this woman, is a woman, H.I.M. or Rodney. But it looks to me like it is whole cloth. And I read today in Breitbart, the other gentleman, the other classmate of Kavanaugh's who's allegedly involved in this incident, Kavanaugh, said he has no idea whatsoever what happened. So Kavanaugh has witnessed. This lady making aspersions against him has none. Who are we to believe?
It's very confusing, very suspicious, I would say. So, Roger,
It's not the least bit confusing. Suspicious, yes. Confusing, no. It's a lie and a slander. It's not very complex.
I have some callers on the call board that want to ask you some questions. Let's take one on Kavanaugh. Let's go to James in North Dakota. James, the third man, you can
Here's my thing with this Kavanaugh, and I think we're looking at it wrong. I don't think the Democrats are going to stop Kavanaugh. I think they understand that that's not going to happen. What I think they should feel good for is to give people like Highcamp, Pastor, Preacher, Tester, who give them an excuse to give to their constituents why they can't vote for somebody without damaging their chief of office. I think this is somebody who's just kind of like, look, how can I vote for this individual when these things and I'm doing this to protect you? Hoping the public buys into this election, please got it up. Because if you take what's being said, 17.
He just made a good point, hoping that the public buys into this. That goes back to the point I made just a few minutes ago, hoping that enough of the public is stupid and docile and willing to be led by the nose. And in all the issues we've covered here in this, almost all of them, that's really the bottom line. How stupid are the voters? If the voters are stupid, and we know, especially, I hate to mention it, the state of Colorado went for Hillary in 2016, so there are stupid voters aplenty throughout Colorado. Not my regular listening audience, but maybe they hear me now or they're listening on the internet. We've got tens of millions of brainless Americans who know how to eat, poop, and vote. And that's the downfall of this country.
So 30 years ago, the LA has no way to just she can remember nothing but the fact that Kavanaugh pressed her and didn't communicate. She goes from 4 people in the room with therapist was down to her saying they're coming to. I don't even think this has to do. I think it's an all advance so that people like McCaffrey and all that can have an excuse to put their constituents as to why they can't do it. Because they already know that if they don't give him anything and they don't for him, they're done. It's making it out. It's an interesting analysis. I mean, frankly, Senators who named the conservative nominee for the Supreme Court, and I think that they have to go back of their state. True. Kavanaugh was not making choice. I was in opposition to Kavanaugh's approval, and I was disturbed by the role he played on Ken Starr's staff, where I believe acting to harass and silence witnesses regarding this foster death in her wrap up. I've been concerned about his deep connections to the Bush crime family, which is not concerned with most Republicans who just fabulous. We have not leveraged crime family, which I know think right now. I'm not concerned about it. I think that the vote I would support the Republicans nominated. I know the arguments of Kavanaugh's record as a jurist. He's a solid conservative. He's certainly better than anyone Hillary Clinton that Supreme Court. So I would do it. And I hope he will smear the Supreme Court. Now, nowhere around he's saying one Supreme Court justices can't simply make a recommendation. So if that was going to be ridiculous, if that were going to be ridiculous, I don't see the room for $10 million for the vote. It's laughable.
Yeah, I would probably do the same thing, to be completely honest.
My friends, too many people these days making too many baseless allegations. It's just the path to destruction.
Roger, I want to ask about the other person in the topic of anonymous source came forward, changed the fact that anonymous source had the same claim in the story was that Johnson was given Feinstein and CNN Sorry, though, we did learn that, Paul Manafort is going to be cooperating with our union plea deal to avoid investigating Hillary. Barack Obama echoed some of the other day saying that Donald Trump's not going to survive this testimony. I mean, what do you think of the Manafort news?
I think it's not a wild conjecture there. Let's talk about Bernstein for a minute. Bernstein and this fellow Cohen reported Trump knew about this meeting, which is directly a contradiction to the under his testimony from the International Intelligence Committee. Then they also said Lady Williams was not their source. Then Davis came forward and said, no, he was the source, nothing else was done. So, apology. I recall my InfoWars 10 days ago that Robert Mueller was looking at Donald Jr. In connection with why about the statements from Kavanaugh. And I had InfoWars, I also had traction apology. My sources were incorrect. I got bad information. I just don't believe Mr. Mueller is buying Jr., who I like very much. Although I think he's a great teacher, and does a great job on Twitter and social media, and his administration. I think he's made because the transaction relates to Trump, Donald J. Trump Trust.
All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to a commercial. We'll come back and we'll return to Roger Stone. More Real Truth ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tom Phillips, founder of the Green Herb. How many times have you gone into a health food store and are confused as to the many different brands and prices of the same herbal supplements? You want to buy the cheapest, but you're afraid that quality is less, so you buy the most expensive. Truth is, the cheapest may be better. Green Herb herbal supplements are all manufactured in our Wheat Ridge, Colorado plant at 4565 Kidney Street, using the highest quality herb that we source from all over the world. Our 150 different herbal supplements are the most potent and safest in America. Our guarantee is your money back, no time limit. Just return the bottle, empty or full, no questions asked. So
the proceeding was unexplained and following and if you experience the considered he was anyway, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out by your body. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need a new doctor. Let's all actually take a medical yes to help yourself.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty for ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution. American women sitting in corporate Frank out of my parents. Keep an eye on your child while child children administrator become law. This poses an opportunity for it to be effective. Please make every effort to keep track of your listeners at all times. If you have information regarding a lost child, call local authorities at once. This message is from American women sitting in corporate Frank. For residential or commercial women sitting, call 303-263-4228.
All right, guys, this stuff is so important. Not a minute to lose. Let's go back to Breitbart News. Roger Stone interview yesterday.
First, Cohen, allegedly for the payments that he made to Stormy Daniels, had to be approved by a second executive. And I happen to know for a fact, out of long relationships with the Trumps, that only Trump family members, that would be Eric and Donnie, are the secondary signatories necessary for that disbursement. Alan Weisselberg, the CFO of Trump Enterprises, being the other signator. So I still think that unfairly, because by the way, I don't think any of that is a crime. If it is, it's a crime of the failure to report, because Donald Trump is entitled to give to his campaign without limitation. So if, as the liberals tell us, this was a campaign contribution, at a minimum it was an unreported one, that's about a $1,000 fine. Certainly doesn't rise to the level of impeachment. So unlike CNN, we issued an apology and a retraction. Sometimes you get things wrong based on good sourcing. The bottom line of it remains the same, but the details are somewhat different. CNN has made no such offer. This guy Marshall Cohn should have been canned so fast his beady little head would spin. Bernstein is too big a figure to fire. Many people who work at CNN tell me they are very unhappy about this, that they believe that it has caused a stain on the network and that they ought to do the right thing and retract and apologize.
Yeah, I was definitely shocked when they really held their ground. They still are.
It's not holding your ground, it's covering up, and they certainly did that. It's why the number of people watching CNN is dropping. It's why their ratings are dropping. It's why they're not profitable. I think they're so transparent. I mean, even when they do panels, the panels are, for liberals, trying to top each other and how badly they can insult the President of the United States. I watched former Senator Rick Santorum on CNN about a week ago, and I felt sorry for the guy. It was 8-on-1. I thought he did a good job considering the drooling haters that he was up against.
Yeah, I had Ann Coulter on the program a few weekends ago, and she said the exact same thing. She was like, you get on, you get to watch a never-Trumper debate 5 liberals.
Yeah, it's never, I mean, there's no even semblance of pretending to be a news organization. Yeah. I went round and round with them last week because, as you know, they continue to recycle the false narrative that I predicted or foreshadowed the acquisition and publication of John Podesta's embarrassing emails by WikiLeaks. Right. Because I tweeted on August 21st, the Podestas, that's 2 people. Apostrophe S is correct, plural possessive. The Podesta's time in the barrel will come. This is a reference to the fact that the media was exposing Paul Manafort's activities in Ukraine and in Russia, but not exposing the similar activities of the Podesta brothers. That was public information published in the Panama Papers in in April of 2016, and in a terrific piece in Breitbart by Peter Schweitzer on August 14th, which I read. And those were the impetus, both brought to my attention by Dr. Jerome Corsi. That was the impetus for my tweet. So they take the word "the" out to try to bastardize it, to try to give it a false connotation that I was somehow new about the publication of Podesta's emails. What is this all about? It's easy. The more we talk about where the emails come from, the less we'll talk about how embarrassing they are.
Right.
That he was up to his neck in corruption, and as was Hillary. So what better way to distract from what the emails actually say than to try to create a false controversy about where they came from? I have no idea how WikiLeaks got them. I had no advance notice of the acquisition, content, or publication of Mr. Podesta's incriminating, devastatingly embarrassing emails. Now let's go to your Manafort question.
I was gonna say you can't leave me hanging on that. What are your thoughts on his plea deal with Mueller?
Well, I understand that they're playing general music and they're high-fiving each other at MSNBC, but I honestly do not believe that Paul Manafort possesses any information pertaining to Donald Trump or the Trump family or the Trump campaign and Russian collusion. I can also say that he knows nothing, at least not from me, and I think basically not at all, about the WikiLeaks disclosures. So those are dead ends. What he does have is what information he does have, Mr. Mueller may be interested in, could pertain to others who are involved in what he has now pled to, illegal lobbying. Don't think I'd want to be former Congressman Vin Weber tonight. Don't think I'd want to be Tony Podesta if they are looking for a token Democrat head so that they can claim bipartisanship. He'd be my nominee. He did exactly what Manafort just pled guilty to. But beyond that, I think those who are saying this is the beginning of the end for Donald Trump are engaging in wishful thinking. We just don't know that. I know of no evidence, just based on my own conversations with Manafort, which are more sporadic than people perhaps think, but enough to be knowledgeable, that he just does not possess any information that has to do with wrongdoing by the president or his family or his campaign. It's wishful thinking, as I said before. You cannot blame him. I mean, he's facing a 100-year sentence. They've destroyed him financially. The charges in Virginia on which he's just been convicted were assembled 10 years ago, and then U.S. Attorney Rod Rosenstein decided there wasn't enough to take him to trial. So what made them change their mind about that?
Yeah.
But it does show the enormous power of a runaway federal prosecutor who lacks any oversight. The courts have ruled incorrectly that his appointment, Mr. Mueller's appointment, is constitutional, even though he has never been confirmed by the U.S. Senate, and even though he has no oversight. Oh no, they say, he has the oversight of the president, an elected official, and the oversight of an appointed official, appointed by an elected official, Mr. Rosenstein. But Mr. Rosenstein and Mr. Trump, the president, are both at a minimum witnesses and more likely subjects of the investigation into Hillary's emails, which is one of the things that Mr. Mueller is investigating. Consequently, they are both conflicted, which means Mr. Mueller has no oversight. There is no provision in federal law that allows for his appointment. That doesn't exist. The special counsel law that we once had has expired. Under that law, if Mr. Mueller wanted to expand his investigation beyond Russian collusion into, say, Paul Manafort's income taxes, he would need the approval of a three-judge panel. But there is no three-judge panel. In fact, there is no one overseeing this inquisition. You know, this guy is Torquemada, and this is an old-style inquisition, and I question its constitutionality. I think the courts have yet to have the correct case put in front of them.
Yeah, we see a lot of that these days. Roger is absolutely correct. The attack dogs going out and attacking, and the government saying it either won't or can't do anything to stop them. It's enormously dangerous. And by the way, Colorado, it's all coming from the left. It's all coming from Hillary's compadres. all coming from the people you put in power. Democrats in Colorado and elsewhere are responsible for Torquemada and the Inquisition that Roger Stone is just describing. We'll take a break and we'll be back with more Real Truth.
You ever wonder why we go to war, or why you never seem to be able to get out of debt, why there's poverty and division?
Celebrating decades of education and reach, both business and community. Called for June 1316 for example. The dedicated reminder that children are our future. Patriot Trading Group is a different kind of gold and silver company, cleaning up the industry for 21 years. Are you tired of the high-pressure sales tactics, the constant phone calls? Are you done with the bait split? You just want to be treated fairly with honesty and respect? That's exactly what you get when you call 800-951-0592. You bet my word on it. I'm Jim Big with the CEO of the Patriot Trading Group. Check us out online at allamericangold.com. Howdy, folks. Have you ever thought about having your own backyard chickens? Now you have a source for certified organic, no GMO, no spooning chicken feed. Happy Hens This can even deliver, or you can pick up. Call me, Jim, at 303-829-5948, or go to happyhens.biz for pricing and ingredients. At happyhens.biz, we love Happy Hens. Biz, or call us at 303-829-5948. The American Freedom Network is not funded or supported by special interest groups or government programs. The American Freedom Network is not sponsored by advertisers demanding content or programming control. The American Freedom Network is totally funded by you. But you can keep the American Freedom Network on the air by purchasing one of our sponsored flying products or by calling 1-800-205-6245 to make a donation. The American Freedom Network needs your advice.
And welcome back to Real Truth. My friends, if you're like me, you're hearing a lot about QAnon, Q Anonymous. Well, what exactly is this Q movement? Here's some information.
Have you ever wondered why we go to war, or why you never seem to be able to get out of debt, why there's poverty, division, and crime? What if I told you there was a reason for it all? What if I told you it was done on purpose? What if I told you that those who were corrupting the world, poisoning our food, and igniting conflict were themselves about to be permanently eradicated from the earth? You might think that an idealistic fantasy. Well, let me tell you the story. We acknowledge there are criminals, of course. They rob your house, they steal your phone, they can murder you too if they think they can get away with it. We have all experienced criminals in one way or another. Criminals, as we know, are those who choose personal gain over the rights of others and have no regard for the law. But here is where you need to extend your thinking. Criminals can also succeed in business and politics, and can be elected as our leaders. If a criminal became the president, imagine what they could achieve. They could use the full weight of their executive power to commit much larger crimes, and ensure that any of their friends were enriched to the fullest extent possible. A criminal president could create alliances with other criminal presidents, and then collaborate on more global criminal activities. Anything goes. Drug running, human trafficking, whatever makes the big bucks. The 20th century was turbulent with war, economic disaster, famines, and displacement. We have always accepted these things as just human nature, and simply the way the world works. Something inevitable, and due to the weaknesses of human nature that drive us to these actions. This is where we were all tragically wrong. You are not a criminal. I am not a criminal. So how can we just assume that it is human nature that is driving all this pain and misery? What if it wasn't human nature at all, and it is a result of something more deliberate? We were taught that capitalism was the cause of a massive rich-poor divide and the reason for poverty, which in turn is the reason for war, crime, and starvation. Others were taught that communism, a system of equal wealth across all people, was really to blame for the mess. But you see, folks, it is none of these things. It is not in our nature to fight and be racist. It is not in our nature to rob from others. What you must learn is that it was the criminals all along. Yes, they had power. More power than a criminal should ever have. They rose to the top of media companies that control our news and entertainment. They ascended to the top of the banking system, also to the Oval Office, to Brussels, to the Vatican, to the Crown. They crept in quietly. They became leaders of agricultural companies who have control over our food supply. Also big pharmaceutical companies, the ones we trust to help us when we're sick. Nobody stopped it, and they just recruited more criminals to help them. First, they accumulated the world's wealth. They invented a system of money called central banking, which lends money to governments with interest, placing countries into eternal debt. People's wealth got less. Their wealth got more. Much more. When a criminal is already as rich as they can get, then protecting their ill-gotten gains becomes the priority. Angry citizens tired of being poor are a major obstacle and can revolt if they suffer enough. The criminals needed to prevent this. So they diverted attention to the last remaining competitor, the people of the world. You and me. We were really happy being ruled by criminals and having to work 3 jobs just to survive. They know we won't accept it. So they use their control of the media to set black against white, woman against man, young against old, Muslim against Christian. They convinced us we were the problem so that we would fight and destroy ourselves. To get it done faster, they attacked all aspects of humanity that make us strong. Like family, using their influence on culture, they popularized lifestyle choices that led to a surge in broken homes, lost youth, and substance abuse. I could talk all day about how else they deliberately weakened us and would turn your stomach. We were just trying to get on with living. So where are all the good guys? Good people just want to get married, have kids, make a living, and enjoy their liberty. Well, there were good guys, many. One became the President of the United States in January 1961. He knew about these criminals and wanted them gone. He knew their intentions first of all, and he wanted to fight them. Sadly, he had no idea how powerful they had become. Reagan also had good intentions for the American people. He knew this criminal mafia controlled almost everything by the stage, including the powerful rogue intelligence agencies. His economic policies were promising, but the criminals needed a weak America to hold on to their power. Reagan was shown with a bullet that a growing U.S. economy and prosperous citizens were not what the criminals wanted. It was looking pretty grim for good people. Every time someone wanted to stand up and do the right thing, they got stopped. Were we ever to be freed? These criminals are also known as the deep state, or the law, because of how they control things behind the scenes. Every president after Reagan was one of these deep state criminals, and their empire got even stronger.
And by the way, my friends, if you want to read more about this, I happen to know a guy named Howard Riell who wrote a book called Real Truth Stay Angry, gives you the whole lowdown on this stuff.
With each bad president came new deaths, America and the world would sink. The world collapsed into darkness. Do you need me to tell you how? Destroyed factories, declining job numbers, sicker people, opioids, destruction of Iraq, Syria, and Yemen, pointless war, displacement of people into Europe, ISIS, terrorism, collapsed governments, poverty, and genocide. Total misery. Do you think that was inevitable? Hell no. Well, here's where things started taking a turn. When the full picture comes to be known, it will forever be regarded as the greatest story ever told. Well, here's the top line. Some good people still held positions of power. They valued humanity and the rule of law. While the criminals discussed their game plan at the annual Bilderberg meetings, the good guys were making plans now. The information age was coming to change history forever. As the internet flooded into every home, their appliances became smarter, and when people started carrying tracking devices, an opportunity to put an end to criminal control over the world was emerging.
All right, stop. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have 4 minutes. We'll listen to another 4 minutes of this excellent video. I'll post it on my Facebook page, Real Truth Radio. And I wasn't kidding about my book, Real Truth, Stay Angry. Gives you the entire enchilada on conspiracy in America, around the world. Who, what, when, where, why, how. If you haven't bought it and read it, do so. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Phillips, founder of the Riell. Well, it hasn't happened. Colorado legalized marijuana. Most people love the Riell with the marijuana restriction. Also, it was legalized on January the 1st, 2014. The day we opened our new location at 4565 Kempton Street, 1.5 blocks south of I-7. There are 83,000 cars a day testing from our new location, giving free, and most of them thought we were a marijuana dispensary. So we changed the name of our retail store to New Genesis Health, but we kept the name of our green herb supplement. So when you come to our new location, look for our new name, New Genesis Health, or call us at 888-765-HERB. That's 888-765-4372. And be sure to listen to the Healthy Nature Show with Mr. Phillips every Tuesday at 4 p.m. You know, our associates told us your life began as the life of a cricket to be more free. Baby and other folks who would want to hear what they think choose the word. Former words of Dr. Nathan, they do not understand that there are thousands of serious physical complications before every year in this country. Most of which chronic use of severe depression, anxiety disorder, suicide, violent behavior, sterility, cancer, risk of serious and liver complications. International Epidemiology reported that 14 increased breast cancer rates by 20%. Every moment they expect the light to like getting present to cost you money. Our associates at Boulder provided a job well done for your home for business. I'll go to Dublin for you. Call our associates at Boulder for 230-921-3310. ELR Medallion Brand Special Protection Service in Boulder and over the Colorado River.
All right, folks, when you go to my Facebook page, Real Truth Radio, you'll find this video. It's called Cue the Plan to Save the World. Let's keep listening.
We became connected, tracked, and surveilled. But so did they. They came together, just like we did. Email, SMS, instant communication. It made crime much easier, but it also put them on a grid that, if accessed by the right people, would expose their crimes to the public and end their unrecognized once and for all. In this new age of information, it was thought that the military should also have its own intelligence agency to focus on cybercrime and espionage. They called this the NSA, the National Security Agency. The relevance of the NSA in the story cannot be understated. Here we had every phone call, email, or text from every device. Whether it be someone making a doctor's appointment, or the deep state setting up a massive heroin purchase from the Taliban. Either way it is, it would be enough information to expose the entire sinister criminal plot to run us blind and blind us out. All that what? Now I need to explain. The plan. The political guys were devising a plan to reclaim the world of work and law and return it to the people. It would involve alliances with multiple countries, since the criminals had political pipelines, trade, and other infrastructure in place that would need their cooperation. It came down to two choices for America. One was a military coup to seize the government from whichever cabal puppet was in the White House at the time, or one legitimately take control
All right, guys, we're about to head off the air. You can prevent this power cabal from destroying Trump and destroying our future by getting to the polls in November and voting Republican. Everywhere on the ticket, vote nothing but Republican, because the Democrats are in league with the criminals. Democrats are the criminals. Democrats want to take the government away from the people and give it back to the elitists, the hotshots, the hum, the hack politicians. Trump stands in their way, which is why we have to support him in every way possible, including sending more Republicans to the House and the Senate. I'm going to keep beating this drum until November, so you might as well get used to it. I'll see you tomorrow with more Real Truth. Hasta lumbago.